Hi guys, Jen here with Chaos and Grace. Today I am finally sitting down to get everything planned out for our first week of homeschool that starts on Monday. Today is Tuesday, the week before, and I really need to get this done because I have so much work to do, and I thought I would bring you guys along with me. So the things I have to work on today is I have to get this book study that I have for my oldest son who is starting his freshman year of high school. This is a book study that I got from The Good and the Beautiful. I got the PDF version and I printed it out, and I am 3-hole punching it and sticking it in a binder that I just got from Dollar General for $1. It is a much longer book study than I was anticipating, but he has always really liked Abraham Lincoln. So when I saw this book study and the book that went along with it in their library, I thought this was a really good fit for him. So I want to take a minute right now while I am thinking of it instead of doing a voiceover later and totally forgetting any points that I wanted to mention, and just kind of walk you guys through what I do here with him. Now this is Wyatt's first year of high school. He is a freshman, he's 14 years old, and we really want to this year work on building his executive functioning skills. Now one of the reasons that I decided to just do this Good and the Beautiful curriculum, we had been using it, we love it, it works really well for our kids. Originally, I was a little leery on using the Good and the Beautiful for high school just because it's brand new. You know, it doesn't have that history of proving how wonderful it is, like a lot of the other ones do, and I do have a separate review coming on this very soon. But the reason I decided to go with this for him was because it really works on building executive functioning skills. They have to schedule everything themselves. They have to get this book and flip through it and see all of the work that they have to do and organize it themselves. Now for this planner, I left out Friday because we have co-op on Friday and we have separate classes that we do there. But for scheduling purposes, he only has to schedule himself for 4 days. So what I do when I am doing this kind of planning is I look at my calendar, which right now has absolutely like nothing on it that pertains to him except Friday school. Now I do need to get therapy dates in here for September, and he needs to know that because he knows what road schooling looks like for him and what things he needs to get done early in the morning before we leave and what things he can take with him. So he needs to know how to structure himself. So for his daily schedule, let's focus that. I also give him free reign over what he's gonna do. And then short of chores and having our mom meeting is where him and I sit down and just kind of give a reminder of, okay, how did you schedule yourself for the day? What are you gonna do? And make sure that everything that he has planned for the day is going to line up with how much time he actually has in the day to do it. With executive functioning skills, it's really difficult to judge how much time it's going to take to do things and then how much time it's going to take to transition from one thing to the next and how to do that. This section here really helps him stay on track. So when it comes to doing his planner for the first week of September, this is all I have to do right now until, like I said, I get that therapy day and figure out where that's going to be in here. And then this next week section is for the end of the week, or anything as he comes across it he finds is going to be a long-term project. Like you see in my planner here, once he gets his Unit 2 book here, he will figure out that he will have a book on the Hudson River, and it's pretty detailed report, so it's going to be a couple weeks for him to do that. He's going to have to work on it for the whole week and both weeks that it's going to take him to go through this unit. So we'll see how he organizes himself, but I just like to make notes in here so that I know what he should be doing for the entire week. He should have all of this work that says language arts in here done over the course of the week. How he chooses to organize himself is entirely up to him. I just make notes for myself so I don't have to go into anything or interrupt his organization that he has going because it will drive me nuts. So I just look at it when it's time to grade it or if he needs help. So this is what school is going to look like for our first week of school for my little people. You can see some things are missing, like language arts for Evie and science and history for Jackson and Caleb. The reason for that is because I like to do reverse lesson planning for the more intense topics. And I will pop an iCard up for you guys to check out the video if you're interested in that, where I talk about how I reverse lesson plan. But these are all of the things that I strive to do every single day with them. This week we have been working on getting back into our schooling routine. We are just doing math and some language arts, a little bit of language arts, kind of like group language arts, just to get our feet wet back into the swing of doing school. But that's it, that's our plan, and that's really not going to be much different than any other plan that I have for any other week throughout the entire year. And that is pretty much it. Everything is just going to sit on my desk. I always leave them open so that I don't forget to get into them at the beginning of our day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I want to invite you to hit that little subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you can stay up to date on all the videos we put out. See you guys in the next video. Bye.